How to generate kitchen and bath remodel customers without wasting time or money on ineffective marketing. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jonathan Palacios, and I'm with Tile Digital Premier, and I'm here very excited to share marketing secrets from seven-figure companies. All right, I'm here to expose some of these marketing techniques that these seven-figure companies are using and why they're so madly successful. All right, you guys are going to see how you can apply these techniques to get 100% results guaranteed. So let's move on. This is what you're going to learn after you see this training. All right, you're going to learn how to qualify tile opportunities. Now, this can be either kitchen and bath or flooring or whatever there is to do with tile in a matter of just a couple of days. Okay, you're going to learn how to schedule those leads automatically while you sleep, and yes, even on weekends. How to get guaranteed qualified appointments scheduled on your calendar as early as next week. Now, I want to emphasize qualified appointments. Okay, these are people that are ready to buy, not just tire kickers that are just getting estimates. I'm going to prove that this system in your market works with guaranteed results. Okay, and I get it, guys. I get it. It probably sounds too good to be true. And I understand that this sounds impossible. I understand that you've probably heard these claims before. But if you bear with me, you let me walk you through the process that other seven-figure companies are doing that you're probably not. Okay, let's talk about some of the common problems that you're seeing right now. You are probably spending a lot of money on low quality or inconsistent lead sources. You're probably on Angie's List, Home Advisor, Yelp, House.com, right? And you're just spending all this money for shared leads. They're turning around, sending the client to 5 different contractors, and everybody's throwing in a bid. And you end up trying to bid as well and lowering your price, making you lose more money than you could have probably made on that particular job. Okay, other marketers are promising the world and under delivering. You probably have empty calendars or you're just chasing down these uninterested tire kicker leads. There is a ton of competition. I mean, there are so many contractors out there. How do you stand out? And honestly, you don't care for leads. What you really want are results. You want projects. And lastly, let's talk about missing out on a ton of opportunities. You probably don't realize it, but you're missing out on a lot of work, and it's not your fault. Okay, I'm going to open your eyes and let you know where it is that you're missing out on these opportunities. So, if you give me a chance, let me cut through all the BS and actually show you what is working. In order to understand what actually works, let's talk about how things used to work. Now, aside from marketing yourself with Angie's List, Yelp, Home Advisor, whatever, if you were to create your own website, which I highly encourage, and take marketing internally, you would probably set up Google Ads and maybe SEO to try to get your website ranked. But the honest truth is that 97% of that traffic is bouncing off and only 3% are converting to leads. Now, why is this happening? Well, it's probably because those 97% people are going into your website, they're looking at your pictures, they're looking at other links, they're reading your About Us, they're reading your FAQs, and honestly, they just get lost. They forget what they were there in the first place. Okay, and it's not your fault. What does that mean? That means that you're not maximizing your advertising dollars. Okay, if you're spending $1,000 in marketing, $970 are going down the drain. Now, let's talk about things that have started to change. The competition is becoming more and more stiff, and so are the pricing for advertising. Even though you only had 3% converting, back then, Google Words were very underpriced, and so you would still get somewhat of a robust ROI. SEO is taking longer and it's getting way more difficult to stay ranked on that first page. Everybody's jumping on this, so everybody's working on it and competing to be on that first page. Conversion rates are dropping. and so are the quality of the leads. Now, the new way of doing things actually requires less work on your end. Your leads are cheaper and the quality of your leads are higher. Now, let's talk about the prospect journey, okay? We're taking a multi-channel approach, meaning we're getting leads from different sources, from search, social media, and using advertisement. And everything is being funneled through our sales page or our landing page. Okay, the difference between a landing page and a website is that a landing page has a more of a call to action. Okay, it doesn't have all those links, it doesn't have the FAQs and the about us. They're not going to get lost. So instead of having 97% people opt out, we're actually seeing 40 to 50% people opting in. Okay, that's huge. We're getting more people. We're maximizing the number of people that are actually clicking and going through. After that, they have an automated system to follow up, whether through text or email, which is super important. If you don't follow up with the lead within a few minutes, they can actually leave you and just look for a competitor. They're going to look for somebody that's paying attention to them. This is how people are missing out on so many opportunities because they can't get to them. So with an automated system to follow up with a text email, it keeps them engaged and keeps them in the loop. Additionally, they have a booking page where the client can actually reserve a spot for you to go out and actually give an estimate. Okay, this is what these 7-figure companies are using and what they have in place. But I want to talk about the real secret sauce. Okay, what's the real secret sauce here? Okay, we leverage targeted behavioral data to go after the prospects who are ready to take action right now. What does that mean? It means that we're targeting this group of people. Now, if you've been in sales and you've been in business, you will understand this chart very well. Okay, only 3 to 4% of people are actually interested and ready to buy right now. With the software and the technology that we have, we can actually target these people. Okay, really important. While simultaneously nurturing these other people that are in these different phases of the sales funnel. Okay, 30% of the people are not thinking about it, but if you plant the idea, they will. And then 6 to 7% are interested, but they're not ready. Now, they probably don't have the money, or they're waiting for someone to move out, or something. They're just not ready to continue with the project, but they really are interested. They probably asked a quote or an estimate from you, but they just didn't follow through. Okay, it's important that we keep these guys in the loop. Now, when you start advertising through social media, you're going to be seen. Your ads are going to be seen. And what ends up happening is the people that were not thinking about it start to think about it. Okay, you guys remember that movie Inception? You plant the seed, you plant that idea, and you start making them think about it. Okay, they see your ad and now they're thinking, maybe it's time I remodel my restroom. Maybe it's time I remodel my kitchen. Maybe it's time I get new flooring. You just planted that idea. So now you're moving them from this phase down to either this phase, or if they have the money, they can easily be moved to this phase. Okay, very important. And that helps with maximizing closing rates. Okay, now you can start seeing how these 7-figure companies are closing more people, closing more projects. Okay, we pre-frame the prospect to perceive you as the number one option in your market. Because we advertise through so many social platforms and on Google, they start seeing you over and over and over again, and they start to perceive you as the go-to guy. They start thinking, man, this person is on this and that. They have to be my only logical choice. They will choose you over a competitor. Okay, now you're starting to stand out. Through our client automation system, you can make sure that you're picking up and following up on those leads that are coming in. You don't want any of these leads to fall through the crack because we're trying to maximize our close rates, okay? Now, why is this so important? Well, especially today in 2021 and now 2022, we must understand the new prospect journey. Okay, you need to understand where your prospects are coming from. They're coming from online. Okay, people are on social media, people are on Google, they're online. Now, a lot of you guys are probably relying on referrals, and I'm not saying referrals are a bad thing. They're amazing, they're free, right? But they're not sustainable. They're not going to sustain your business, and it's definitely not going to help you grow your business. Okay. If you're trying to get from 6 figures to 7 figure company, you need to understand that you just cannot rely on just referrals. You need new clients. Now, with so much competition, it has never been more important to truly stand out. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. How many times has a prospect initially inquired with you, but you didn't close the deal? And you know that they got the job done down the line, except with a competitor. Guys, this happens all the time, okay? And it's because they're not following up. There's no follow-up process. There's no follow-up procedure. They just let them fall between the cracks. And this is exactly what I was talking about. These are some of the opportunities that you're missing out that you didn't realize that you're missing out. If you're missing out on these and you don't care, you've got the wrong mentality. You should care because you're practically giving some of these leads to a competitor. We're trying to get you from a 6-figure company to a 7-figure company. And the only way to do that is to maximize every single opportunity that you get. Now, I want to talk about the client reactivation system. This is something that they understand. This is a way to re-engage with old leads that didn't close in an automated way. Okay, can you just imagine if you have a list of leads, people that you gave estimates to, and you had a system in which it asked them, hey, did you ever get that job done? And if they say no, cool. Well, let's talk about it. Are you ready now? How many more opportunities are you having there? How many more jobs can you get from doing something so simple like that? Think about it, guys. You're starting to nurture some of these people. Now you're following up with the people that just they weren't ready. They were interested at the time, right? But maybe they didn't have the money. And honestly, maybe something came up, and they just put that project on the back burner. And now that you followed up and you reminded them, hey, you were thinking about this, you reignite, they'll probably be like, oh yeah, well, hey, is that estimate still good, or can you give me a new one? Boom, you just landed a new client. Come on, guys, let's get it going. You need to have a system in place to connect with these old leads, okay? Now, once you have these old leads, the same system can get referrals out of them. Can you just start imagining all the new leads that you're getting plus all the referrals that you're getting? You start seeing what is going on, right? You start building this momentum, this project momentum machine, also known as the client snowball effect. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys are probably starting to see what that looks like, okay? Before I show you guys what that looks like, I just want to ask you guys, okay, what kind of contractor are you? Let me explain the two different contractors out there. Okay, there's the grinders, the hustlers, people just putting in mad work. These are people who make some money sometimes, but no money most of the time, or who spend way too much time making far too little. I mean, you're just hustling and doing all this work and really getting nowhere. And then there are these rainmakers, these companies that are just absolutely crushing it, making more and more money and building wealth and spending less time doing it because they have systems in place. All right. What makes them so different? Are they better than you? Do they offer better options? Do they offer financing? No. Okay. It's that they understand the client snowball effect. Now, I want to show you guys exactly how that looks and how that works. Okay. This is what it looks like, the client snowball effect. Let's say that on month 1, you get 14 clients. Okay, not bad. On month 2, you're able to get roughly the same number of clients, 14, But now you're following up from the people on month one. Now you're getting some referrals from the people from month one. Okay, so now you're at 14 plus those new people that you're getting from this first month. Now you're at 19. Okay, month 3, the same thing. But now you're still getting people closing from people that month 1 you give an estimate, they weren't ready, and from people from month 2 that weren't ready and now are. And you're still getting referrals from people month 1, and now you're getting referrals from month 2, all going towards your month 3 client. Guys, let's talk about month 4 and how crazy is this, okay? You're getting your new clients, you're closing jobs from this first month, closing jobs from the second, closing jobs from the third, getting referrals from the first, second, and third. Okay, just look at how crazy this is. Look how many jobs you're getting. This is crazy. This is insane. This is forcing you to grow. You have to grow. At this point, you need to hire out more people. You need to start thinking about how you're building this business and how you're going to sustain this growth. Okay, this is how you start shifting that mindset from working on your business, working in your business to working on your business. Okay, that's very important. What are the results of executing this correctly? You'll finally be able to stop relying on those inconsistent lead sources, right? You'll finally let go of Angie's List, Home Advisor, Yelp, House.com. You don't need those anymore, okay? You are start to generating your own leads and you will grow, okay? Now, let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys enjoying this training so far? I mean, honestly, are you guys enjoying this? Is this getting you guys excited or what? Can you see how this could work for you and your business? Seriously though, are you an action taker? Okay, who here wants to have this set up, handled, up and running in just a few days? Get guaranteed results with just a couple of days. And if that's you, guys, click the schedule now button below for guaranteed results, okay? Get endless supply of qualified projects. And we guarantee these results, right? There's no risk. There is a money back guarantee. Now, I'm going to give you guys some options. Option 1, do nothing. Continue to rely on shared leads, unqualified, unreliable. Continue spending time testing and doing all of this technical work that I just showed you. Continue to stay up to date with all this marketing stuff that you know that you should be doing, but you're probably not doing it. It's like trying to figure out the combination of a lock with over 10,000 different combinations. It's way too hard. Why do that when you have option 2? Schedule a no obligation free strategy call where we can learn about your business and your goals to see if our services are a good fit. I want to know what you have done in the past. What hasn't worked? What has worked? How can we help? Okay, on top of that, guys, again, guaranteed results. We are so confident in our program that's why we put in a money back guarantee. Schedule your call right now. Now, this is only for you if you are a serious business owner looking to grow, okay? You need to understand this will grow your business. You're not just going to get leads just to stay busy. No. If that's the case, please stay with Angie's List. Please stay with Home Advisor. This is if you want to grow your business, okay? If you're currently running ads online, TV, newspaper, direct mail, door-to-door, whatever, and you're looking for a better ROI, we can deliver on that. We can show you what the cost per lead is. Okay, if you have room for extra work, because you're going to get all this work, 6 to 12 projects to start off, this is for you. If you're open-minded and you understand the new client journey, you understand the power of marketing and digital presence for this year, this is for you. If you are a good fit, we will discuss inviting you to work with us in our program to build you a true project generating machine. Okay, let me just go over the risks here. Exclusivity. We only work with one contractor per area. Why do we do this? So that we can guarantee those results. We obviously don't want to be sharing these leads. This only works if we only work with one contractor in one geographical area. Okay, the opportunity cost. Yes, Everything has an investment. And guys, really, there's no risk at all. Okay, these results are guaranteed. Now, I do want to give you guys a warning. Time is a factor, and this window of opportunity will not be open for long. We're getting over 150 increase every month. Guys, the same ad that you saw, other contractors have seen it too and are inquiring about it. But just know, not everybody's qualifying, okay? We only work with businesses that we know we can help. And again, we're exclusive. So once we find that contractor in that one area, that area is now locked out. We don't work with anybody else in that area. So go below right now and click to schedule your call. I am looking forward to speaking with you.